without you, without you. Yeah, I was going on without you, without you. Yeah, I was going on.
I called you a halfwit. Do I need to explain what that means to you?
I'm sorry if there's a problem, but there's no need to get all insulting about it.
I don't really consider it an insult. I consider it the truth.
Let me tell you what the truth is. You're rude, loud, obnoxious.
And you're definitely not getting a tip.
Well, this guy's a jerk, but I really expect my staff to handle situations like this better. Everyone just needs to calm down.
Look, I was out of line. Sorry I was insulting. Here, let me leave you a tip.
No, don't worry about it. I took it way too personally. I'm sorry I got upset.
Well, that could have gone better.
Yeah, sorry about that. I guess I kind of blew my step. I tend to do that.
Do you remember when I told you your first day?
Yes, in situations like this, I should always keep in mind the samurai.
Exactly.
Thanks, Mr. Von Fange.
Actually, my dad is Mr. Von Fange. Call me David.
Another crisis averted at Courtyard Von Fange, thanks to the old special abilities. You know, being able to completely turn off my emotions and direct any emotion onto someone else can come in real handy. But recently, I'm finding it to have some drawbacks. It's like I've started losing... Oh, wait a second. Is that her? Yes. Yes, it is. A little later today than usual. Her name is Amy. We've never actually met, but I know her name from the credit card slips. She's tried everything on the menu. Well, everything except the rabbit stew. Perhaps I'm a little more fascinated with her than I should be. I think I'm starting to sound like a stalker. I don't know why. But when I look at her, I think that maybe we could hit it off. But I've never talked to her. And I won't. It's not because I'm nervous. I don't get nervous, not even around a beautiful woman. No, I haven't talked to her because of my abilities. I've become so accustomed to turning off my emotions that I've started losing the motivation to do anything. But maybe it's time I did talk to her. Force myself to do it. At the very least, a business owner should visit with a regular patron. I ask her how her afternoon is going. She smiles and tells me that she's having a wonderful day so far. I thought I'd congratulate you on being the first to try everything on our menu, I say to her. Have you been watching me? She asks. I'm the owner. It's my job to know my customers, I tell her. I think today's the day. For what? Rabbit stew. What does it taste like? It tastes like chicken? She thinks my lame joke is funny, and I start laughing too. Then she says something unbelievable. Would you be able to join me? I'd love to.
Well, this has got to be.
Lunch was even more than I could have hoped for. I go from spending most of my time at the restaurant to spending most of my time with Amy.
I cannot walk away.
We do all the things couples do.
Wish for a different day.
We enjoy the beautiful outdoors.
Never love again, but there's just something about you. And the way you whisper my name.
We share ideas.
No more sorrow.
We watch movies.
It's a different tomorrow for me, and I know
I'm gonna go to lunch.
that I love you. When I look
We buy each other
in your
gifts.
eyes, I can see us forever. And I know that you're my best friend. To our love there is no end. When we
Things begin to get serious. I decide then to tell her about my abilities. At first she thinks I'm joking or that I'm nuts. But I use them to give her a warm, fuzzy feeling. And she accepts me for who I am and what I can do. I introduce her to my brothers. They begin to tease us about things like marriage. Amy said it was uncomfortable, but I didn't notice.
That I love you and all that you are.
Inevitably, the discussion about past relationships comes up. I tell her about the girlfriends I've had and how no one ever really made me feel the way that she does.
I know I love
Amy tells me about her last boyfriend. Mr. Needy, she called him. Said he was emotionally draining. There was something about him that eventually made her distrustful, so she broke it off.
No more hurts.
Hearing about Mr. Needy sparks something in me. I begin to feel as though something is amiss. It's just a little something. I can't figure out what it is, so I ignore it.
That I love you, yes I do.
But these little somethings,
yes I do.
never like to be ignored.
I love you.
One day I make a quick run to get some things for the restaurant, and Amy comes with me. It's a nice date, so she decides to wait outside. I'll be right back. Apparently I'm not quick enough for Amy because when I get back outside, she isn't anywhere to be found. She can't have wandered far, but she's nowhere in sight. I assume that she'll be right back, so I decide I'll just wait for her. She knows where I'll be. But as I think about it, she wouldn't have just taken off. That's not like her. Luck finding her, and I have no idea what to do next. Suddenly I find it odd that I'm perfectly calm. I can't find Amy, but I'm not the least bit worried. It's my special abilities kicking in and preventing me from feeling what I should be feeling. Anyone else in my position would be panicked. As I continue to look for her, I realize that I have to force myself to do this. I have no emotional drive to make me continue to search. Then it all hits me. That little something I've been ignoring finally makes me notice it. Can I feel anything anymore? Have I really felt anything for Amy, or has it all been forced? Has any of what we've had been real?
I go to an old friend of mine, Sergeant Adams. I've used my abilities to help him out from time to time with certain difficult interrogations. He owes me a favor or two.
And you have no idea why she would just take off like that. It's not that whole samurai warrior thing, is it? Because I could see how that could get pretty old. Look, is there somebody who would want to harm Amy?
I can't think of anyone who'd want to.
What?
Mr. Needy.
Who?
This guy she dated. I saw him in the grocery store. I didn't recognize him at the time.
Give me a name.
Brett. Brett Harbuck. Yeah, that's him.
Well, it looks like he's got a couple of outstanding warrants, but we don't have a current address on him.
So that's it? There's nothing we can do?
Don't give up so quickly. Looks like Dudley Warfel might know where he is. And as it happens, Dudley Warfel is serving some time in the local jail. I'll have somebody bring him in. We'll see if he knows anything. We'll get this figured out. Just keep calm.
Not a problem.
Right. Of course not. Look, Dudley, probably right now, Brett is thinking to himself, how am I going to make myself a deal and sell Dudley out? So you might as well start talking to me right now, because it's going to be a race, Dudley. It's going to be a race to come in here and squeal.
We're not going to cut any sort of deal without my lawyer here.
Dudley, we're running out of time here, and a woman's life might be at stake.
It's not going well. Warfel won't cooperate. Adams will start making threats, but Warfel knows that he's got the law on his side this time, so he
Dudley,
won't budge.
I want you to watch right here while I'm talking to you, just as a gesture of respect.
I'm so numb.
It's a race to the courthouse.
I'm not even
door.
sure I can get this to work, but if I focus, maybe I can get Warfel to feel a little more sympathetic. Focus.
What's the matter, David? You never had this problem before.
Finally, feeling more cooperative, Warfel begins explaining how to get to Mr. Needy. He gives us what seemed like detailed instructions on how to get to a secret room that Harbuck found in a system of tunnels. He used it as a meeting place and as a hideout for his various illegal activities.
I'll get a team together while we're waiting on a warrant. You stay here.
I don't wait. I'm not in very far, but I find it would be very easy to lose myself in the tunnels. In fact, I think I may be lost. In more ways than one. My abilities continue to kick in, and I continue to fight the urge to give up and go home. I think back to when I first went up to talk to her, how I had to force myself to take those first steps. Samurai warriors in Japan were known for their Zen-like abilities. They had passion, a driving force, but were still able to purge their emotions and become ruthless and fearless warriors. I can no longer find the driving force I need to keep up the search. I've failed. Before I can even berate myself for giving up, I realize I can't even feel guilty.
Amy! I'm coming.
David, look out!
Mr. Needy is surprised to see me, but reacts fast. Again, my motion shut off. My body produces no adrenaline, and I can't keep up with this guy. My time of greatest need, these abilities I have fail me. Unless I can purge the emotions and find the driving force. There it is.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. He was so mad that I left him, she says. He thought I had abandoned him. He needs someone in his life to fill some sort of emotional void. Through it all, I knew that you'd come to rescue me. I look away. I don't want her to see my emotionless face. Amy, this isn't fair to you. What do you mean? What isn't fair? My passion, my drive, is completely gone. I almost didn't save you tonight. You didn't want to save me? She asks. She's understandably confused. It's my abilities. They're changing me. I'm losing touch with all emotion. I want to use my abilities for good, and I don't want them to cause anyone to get hurt, especially you. And we all need someone to fill an emotional void. I can't do that for you. This is for the best. Take care, she whispers in my ear. I feel absolutely nothing. And this time it's not because I don't want to, but it's because I can't.
Fridays are a little bit lonelier in the restaurant now. She doesn't come in anymore, and I don't expect her to. I doubt I'll ever see her again. And that's how it goes when I take the chance to talk to her. At least, that's how it goes in my head. And that's exactly why I'll never go over and talk to her. I've already started noticing that I haven't felt certain feelings for a long time. I wonder if it's possible for me to lose a feeling of love, too. I'd rather not find out.
Down at one tray at a time, please. Actually, why don't you just let me take one of those?
Thanks.
Oh, where's this go?
Table 4.
Table 4?
That's her table. Alright, I'll just go up, give her the food, and walk away. I won't say a word.
Hey, I get special treatment today.
Excuse me?
Well, the owner himself is bringing me my food.
Oh, see you've, chosen the rabbit stew today.
Yeah, I was feeling a little daring today. I've never tasted rabbit. I don't know what it tastes like.
And as I prepare to tell the incredibly stupid joke, I feel something. I actually feel something.
Tastes like chicken.
Would you like to have a seat?
Maybe, just maybe, this could work after all.
My heart was broken and I was just crying. Felt so alone, yeah, like I was dying. Mama came in and this is what she said. Hey little girl, don't look so sad. If he's the best time you ever had, then you didn't have much fun Say they love you, no one's above you, and break your heart right away. Send your flowers and loving looks, send your poems from its own book, while they send some other girl a